name's Keith. I thought I'd take a moment just to post a little video log up on YouTube. Actually, I post the odd occasional video now and again, but it's never with me in the picture because I hate being on video. But I do, I post lots of pictures on Facebook about classic minis. I love classic minis, and I thought I'd pluck up the courage, do a bit of a video log on it. Inspired really by my friend Paul P. I like to watch his videos. He also is doing a classic mini at the moment, a juiced classic mini on with jacked up suspension, and he has a mini truck as well. But I admire his work. I like his little video log, so I thought I'd give it a go myself. So a little bit about myself. I've been into classic minis for as long as I can remember. I've owned loads of them since really 17 years old, since passing my test. Now I've got a bit older. Every winter the cars come off the road. I don't use them through the winter, and I generally do little projects on them. So you might have seen in my other videos my engine conversion on my Vauxhall 8 valve 1600 Mini, which is very nice. Vinny it's affectionately called. That was a winter project one year, and this year it's the turn of my Cooper S Sport 5, which is nicknamed Piao because of the registration number. So I bought Piao back in the beginning of this summer. Actually, I was looking around for a new toy, really, something to play around with. I wanted an MPI, later Cooper Sport, and I saw this Cooper Sport 5 come up. Cooper Sport 5s are very rare. There's only probably 30 to 50 ever made. So it's 5-speed gearbox, John Cooper conversion, very rare. It come up for sale. I saw it when I bought it. It's a lovely looking car. Huge amount of history with the car. It's done a lot of miles though, about 100,000 miles. But it really is like Trigger's broom. It's had nearly, including the purchase price, nearly £40,000 spent on it since new. So yeah, like I say, Trigger's broom really. There's not much on it that's original. The repair work and maintenance work that's been done on it over the years is very good, so it is in very good condition. But the one thing I noticed when I got it, it's always had a creaking noise on the front suspension. So during the summer, I replaced pretty much all the front suspension components, suspension knuckles, swivels, checked all the ball joints, checked for playing anything. All seemed okay. Couldn't find out what the squeaking noise was. Towards the end of the summer, what I found was there was a whacking great big crack in the front subframe by one of the front tower bolts. So a couple of months ago I took the subframe out. Thought I might have a go at repairing the subframe, but it really was a bit of a mess. I'll try and put a picture on here if I can. Yeah, so that's that. I bought a brand new subframe, and yeah, cracked on from there. So I'll stop waffling on for a moment, give you a little tour of the garage. But the plan is to do a reasonably regular update on this YouTube channel and see where it goes. So a quick tour. This is kind of my office room, which has got turned into a store for car parts at the moment. Very rarely gets used for anything else. We walk through into the garage now, and you probably won't believe how small my garage is, but it is very, very small. It's literally mini sized. When we bought the house, it didn't have a garage. The garage had been converted into an office. So first thing I'd done actually was knock the office wall down, make it back into a garage, parked a Mini in here, decided what the ideal length was, and made it like that. With hindsight, could have done with making it a bit bigger actually. It's very, very difficult to work in here, although I've done some pretty big projects in here, like I say, engine conversions, engine changes. You kind of have to be neat and tidy and do things very methodically. Probably would help a bit if I didn't have a whacking great big toolbox like that in here, but that was left over from my days when I worked in garages. Now I work in the office and don't really get my hands dirty, maybe at weekends and when I'm working on my car. So this is the Mini. It's looking a bit sad at the moment. Obviously it's in the garage, lovely colour, pearlescent purple. And where we are with the engine at the moment, like I say, it's probably only a few hours off being finished. But as you can see from the detail, as it's going back together, everything's being cleaned, refurbished. While the engine was out, I gave the engine bay a full respray, so that looks all nice and tidy now. Replaced the sound deadening on the back, on the bulkhead, because it always looks awful after a few years. And today's job, or this evening's job, is I'm just cleaning up the other part, the LCB long centre branch manifold, ready to go on. So that'll be cleaned and it'll be painted in some high temperature paint to give it a bit of protection, makes it look a little bit better, although you can barely see it on the car anyway. But yeah, that's where we are. Recently had all the wiring loom out, that's all been pulled apart, checked, voltage tested, connectors cleaned, plugs cleaned and put back together. And this is the engine itself. Like I say, it's a Cooper S Sport 5, so it's got a Jack Knight Developments 5-speed gearbox, which was very rare for Minis. As you can see on the casing there, Jack Knight Developments, JKD casing. Very rare, very expensive to replace if they ever go wrong. But this one was overhauled about 4,000 miles ago, so nice roller tip rockers inside the rocker cover there. So that's it really. So I will try as we go forward to add some more videos as I go along. Like I say, I'm notorious, I'll take photos, but very rarely ever stop time to take videos, blogs, things like that. I tend to just get on and get the car finished. I will just show you the wheels as well. So I sent them off recently and had them fully refurbished and powder coated. It doesn't do them justice in here, but they are just like brand new. They're really, really nice now. So yeah, thank you. Please, if you enjoy it, subscribe. If you don't, then don't bother, because I'll probably put quite a few videos up here. And I'll get going now and see whether I can work out how to edit this. Cheers, bye.